welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done a video like this on the channel, but this is definitely a genre that I want to get into and I'm really passionate about personally, but I just don't have the opportunity all the time to be able to go out and shoot the way I would like. Shooting street, I think it's one of the best ways that you can actually explore any place is by walking through the streets with the camera pointed towards it and just shooting. I am going to be going out and shooting the streets of Mumbai with this camera right here. As you guys can see, this is my iPhone 14 Pro. I think it's a perfectly good device for you guys to go out and shoot street with. Honestly, I've done street photography with the Canon M50, the FUJIFILM XS10, the Sony ZV-1 and a bunch of different cameras over the years. And I think the one thing that's always stood out with every camera that I've used is that they were super conspicuous. These were all small cameras. They by no means were full frame cameras, really compact mirrorless systems, but they did stand out. And a lot of times, especially in a country like India, where you have a lot of people on the road, walking around with any kind of camera can really put you on the spot, and it also gets a little awkward to point a camera, especially onto people's faces when you're walking around and trying to document the scene. But that is something that I've always faced as an issue with street photography. Now, if you go onto any professional street photographer's channel, they're going to tell you that the best thing when you're trying to shoot street is carry a camera that's super compact and super inconspicuous. That's exactly why this camera is going to be absolutely mind-blowing for street photography, because you have a bunch of people all over the world who walk around with their cell phones, looking around, pointing them in every particular direction. It doesn't make you look out of place by any means. So today we're going to be trying street photography with the iPhone 14 Pro, and I want to see how well this performs with respect to keeping things compact and keeping me inconspicuous on the streets. And I want to see how well this camera performs in general, because Apple has added the new 48 megapixel main sensor to this device, which I think is mind-blowing. All my YouTube thumbnails are shot with this camera and I think they turn out really well. It's become my main YouTube studio camera over the GoPros. In fact, I think the image quality that comes out of this is a little bit more superior. I want to see if this can be my main street photography camera as well. So yeah, as long as you can shoot raw on your phone, I think you're going to be able to relate to this video. All the images that you're going to see on the screen are going to be edited by me in Lightroom. So we shoot raw, we edit the image. Gonna waste no more time. We're going to jump into the POV. So let's do this. Good morning and welcome to the street photography session. As you guys can see, this is the setup for today. I have the Hero 11 strapped onto my chest using the magnetic swivel mount. It's currently on this sling bag that I'm using. I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro, and it is a beautiful, beautiful morning, you guys. Overall, we've just had sunrise about an hour ago. So yeah, the light is really, really pleasant. I'm gonna get that harsh morning light within an hour, and that's why I got out of my house super early. It's good enough time, and it's my first street session in the last 6 months. breakfast time. I just got myself to the nearest Starbucks. It's getting pretty hot outside and the light's getting a little harsh, so I might not end up shooting anymore. I'm gonna get some really nice coffee and food into my system, and we'll take a call on whether this session is done or not after I'm done with my breakfast.